I'm still alive. I was just reminding myself I'm on a So-Journ. It's a 40-day journey in Exodus from what I'm been reading from, I think it's Kadesh Barnea. It might be to Mount Sire or to Paran. Anyways, 40-day journey. So what I'm saying is by the time I get my Social Security disability, I would have made a 2 months journey here in the desert on the highway, living here. Still being chased. And I was Eminem's 8 Mile. I got 1,000 miles coming out of California in the religious oppression in this day and age in California. And then reminding myself I don't gossip about people that I don't know. Because of the Word of God. And that's what's exciting about the emancipation. That emancipation happened. Africans became emancipated, were able to work in North during the westward expansion. They also faced the northern front. I know I'm not going to face the northern front anymore. That's where I've been, in Utah, in Flagstaff, and that will kill you. Think about how this country was forged on carriage and horseback, and that civilization was town and small village, but people had to work together to face the front of the country. Because that's the power of nature. That's what you have to always be ready for. And so I believe after the journey out of California, trekking through the wilderness, I know that I want to be in the lower hemisphere, the southern hemisphere, near the equator. That's a better place to be. It's safer. That the front of the north is dangerous. It's dangerous. And also, I'm new to dose of methadone, and I know that what do I know about war that I've been followed in for a year by hundreds of people, and that my country hasn't responded. And so I'm not going to give up, because I know I have. Everything's happened that God has kept his promise. I've made my deliverance from being thrown into prison 400 years back, the same way as my ancestors in Scotland, Germany, or England. It's the same way, being thrown into prison and being a fighting woman or soldier on the other side of the war. So Scotland, Germany, and England fighting for the English crown to the Christian hierarchy to keep the law against pagan rule, against thieves of the woods, murderers, a witch in the woods. And so what do I know about war? I know that it's been 1 year in my life is nothing about getting everything that I want every second. That is not a life that I have or have ever had, where I have everything that I want all the time. And I don't think it would ever be. I live a life of soul and journey, and it's always a journey, and it's a tough life. It's a tough life, and it's more soul. So I know I'll be changed to a different person at the end of this journey, that God is going to deliver me by the Word of God. The Social Security disability is going to hold. I am disabled. I know it's because of methadone, and that's how I'm going to win. So I'm going to post this to my YouTube. And then if I want to look back on who I was, what I was saying this day, I'll have this recorded. I just did my hair lilac. I know it was a hot lizard green. I tried that. Back to lilac. Back to lilac. So-Journ in 40 days journey leaving Egypt. Also, this is a journey, a soul journey, and it's hard. Weeks go by, but hold on, don't waver. God is here, and I'll never forget also about the days I lived in perfect harmony in heaven before I was only hunted by man. I remember how good life was, being in the wooded glen, in the forest, hearing the birds, before I was only hunted by man. And I won't forget how happy and good my life was then. So I gotta stay grateful, and that's the way the methadone is a solution, because it is terminal, because it's the wills of men that I can't change following me. I would never be able to complete these people or convince them anything. They don't have to listen to me. That's the way it's terminal. I know I had to go on methadone.